What's up, guys? Video time. Today I would like to talk a little bit about the beginning of how I ended up, um, doing drugs, and a little bit about, like, how things went wrong for me. Um, I'm not gonna go into, like, crazy detail, but, like, just, I guess, a little bit of a summary. I had a pretty good childhood. I was a planned baby. um, my parents wanted me, which is a cool thing. Not all babies are planned. Obviously, what a dumb thing to say. Of course, not all babies are planned. Jesus, Ari. Anyway, so up until about 8 or 9 years old, I had a pretty good childhood. My baby sister was born in 1999. She was also planned. We had a pretty good childhood for a while. So my parents started to separate when I was about like they became kind of, I don't know, I don't really know, I guess, when they started becoming unhappy, but they things went wrong, around the age of 8. I was taking guitar lessons around that time. Um, my parents just were unhappy, and I felt it. I felt the shift in my house, where things were once happy, and I was happy, and all of a sudden things were not. And I didn't understand it, but I felt it, and it didn't feel good. Um, I have a lot of bad memories, childhood memories of just feeling like a bad gut feeling, sadness, emptiness, confusion. Um, so, I was just confused. So my mom would start to disappear a little bit. I don't know. I was taking guitar lessons, and then she would end up going up there for longer periods of time, and I would wonder why. I mean, I kind of knew what was going on. So ultimately, shit happened. My father caught her over there one night, that he threw my sister and I in the car, and we saw all this bad shit go down and whatever. So my mom ended up dating my guitar teacher. Um, so that kind of sucked for me, obviously. Now looking back, it's whatever. I've accepted everything that's happened, and I've forgiven her. But so that happened. But at the time it sucked. I was pissed. I was angry as fuck. Because all of a sudden, my fucking guitar teacher was over at my house on Friday nights, like, watching my sister and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought he was a total creep at that point. He was also blind and bald. And but he was an amazing musician, so I was blessed to be taught by him. I've been playing guitar since I was super young. I still play and sing, and it's one of my biggest passions, by the way. But anyway, so yeah, my parents split, and my dad got really depressed. He didn't really even leave his room much. He locked himself in there. Didn't really come out. And when he did, he was mean and just miserable. He cried all the time, and it was just not good. I mean, he was head over heels with my mom. He was like the Martha Stewart, Betty Crocker housewife. I mean, he did everything. He cooked, he cleaned, he did everything, and I think my mom just got bored. But so, I don't know, he thought that he was going to be with her forever and die with her, and when she left, he didn't know how to handle it, so, I found out that, my dad had a pretty severe coke problem, like, he always kind of experimented with drugs. I mean, my parents were 70s babies, and, 70 babies, or however you say that, I don't know, but, he had a pretty serious coke problem, and he started, fucking with it again, and So anyway, so like I, as like when I was 9 and 10 and 11, they actually got back together a couple times, and then that it just went bad every time. So I watched like my mom move into my dad's house, and then they ended up separating again, and like my dad left his own house, and my mom kept everything, and then my dad didn't have anything and moved out somewhere else, and it was just a total nightmare. Oh my god, my fucking dog. Hold on.